Hey folks, welcome back to Oracle of Seasons. We're heading back up north, the way we just were, and checking out that path, which I neglected to show off in its entirety last time. Honestly, I could have just skipped going back to Horon Village, but, you know, I didn't feel like it, or something. Yeah, that's a good excuse. Anyway, if you're good at remembering, you'll remember that there was a cliff over here that you need Ricky to scale. I came from the other direction last time, but still. So call up Ricky, kill these P-hats. Nice. And up the cliff we go. Kill Mr. Buzzblob there. I love being able to completely clear out grass. Ricky should take up gardening business. Like-likes, kind of useless because you're in a pet and you kind of need to be at this point, so they can't steal your shield. Now, depending on which pet you have, Moose the bear, Ricky the kangaroo, or Dimitri the Dodongo, this area will be completely remodeled, and there's a very similar area over in Ages. Here, Ricky has a bunch of cliffs and pits that he has to jump over. Moosh has a bunch of very large gaps, which he needs to fly over, and Dimitri has a bunch of water and, I think, moving current. I haven't played as Dimitri in a long time. Let's see if I can get a heart drop. Nope. Whatever. Not a huge deal. Overall, I think Ricky's is kind of the easiest version of this, since Ricky is kind of one for beginners. Since it's what you do if you don't actively get another one. It's what most beginning players would do. And what have we here? Just a Deku Scrub. I should show off how to abuse these guys. Oh. This is one you actually don't talk to. I mean, fight. Okay, most guys, you have to hold up your shield and knock a seed back at him, but that guy is nice and just refills your seeds. I will be coming back to him later. And why do I just keep walking into those things? Ah. Oh well, over this way we have an area that we can't get to currently because we can't swim. Bizarre. Kill Mr. Like. I hate like-likes. That joke has never been done before. Now, you're noticing a giant fortress with cannons, active cannons. This is in fact the realm of the Great Moblin. There's a similar character in Link's Awakening, if I remember right. But really, he's not threatening, because his bombs take a long time to explode. You know, Ricky, you're a boxer. You should be used to medicine. You know what? Fine, be that way. I'll just jump over this water because I can. Bam. So this city, in case you somehow didn't notice, is completely submerged by water. It's kind of depressing. And they keep talking about this old master diver dude who had secret diving equipment and everything. Also, bizarrely placed deep spot. We'll be coming back later. This house right here, currently completely empty. That will change after a plot event in the future. And last but not least, here's Gale seeds. Awesome seeds. If you use them with your seed satchel, you can teleport to any other Gale seed tree. If you use them with a slingshot, the enemy that you shoot will be blown away. And that is pretty cool. And here's Dimitri, the Dodongo that I was talking about earlier. Now these brats are assholes. But unfortunately, the only way to get rid of them is to give them bombs. Because they can't wait to bomb some Dodongos. Even though they just kind of run away from the Dodongo itself. Whatever. This is Dimitri. He's a pretty cool guy. He eats stuff with A, he can swim, and also you can pick him up with the power bracelet, which I think is completely useless. Maybe it's used once in the game, I don't remember. Maybe more useful in ages. Anyway, he can swim, which you cannot currently do. And can swim up waterfalls. The novelty is kind of gone from all the Pokemon stuff, though. Gash Seed there. A bunch of fish here. They're probably a Mario cameo, I don't know. Because they don't seem like Zelda kind of enemies. Anyway, in here we have a mild puzzle. Really, the trickiest thing about this puzzle is just due to lack of information. Like, hey, you can tell, put them in a certain pattern, square's a pretty good pattern, but hey, this is kind of not really working anything. You actually have to do a spin shot to slash all of them. It took me a little while to remember that, actually. It's my second recording. Anyway, this is the Master's Plaque. Let's us go to the Master. Who is the Master? Only I know, and also the strategy guide and anyone who's played this game once again. Here, this I believe would be the Master. Oh, he does give you a hint. Never mind, I was talking out of my ass. And now you got the flippers, rendering Dimitri rather useless. So now, you can swim. Press A to boost, press B to dive, for a short amount of time. You can't climb up waterfalls, but you can swim around, and that's pretty cool. Except you can't actually exit without Dimitri, because there's a waterfall right there, and you would die. And also, Dimitri just automatically boosts, so it's a little faster and more useful. Down here. Now this house here, Mr. Vase Guy, this guy's an asshole. He's just being protective of his 1,000-year-old Ming Dynasty vases. I don't know how old the Ming Dynasty is. Shut up. And secret diving spot. They even have 2D segments underwater. And these guys are like black cheeps or something like that. And I love being able to use the sword underwater. Especially since you don't need the iron boots or anything. Here's the waterfall that we cannot currently climb. And there's some vines that we can currently climb, so let's climb them. Over here we got... here's the Deku Scrub. Aha. The keyhole is on the summit. But we still need the information about the key. So let's ask the other guy. So, valley to the west, that would be this way. Keyhole on the summit, that would be this way. And these are rock flowers. They only bloom in a certain season. Guess which season it is. There's the heart piece that we will not be getting. There's a tree stump that we'll be utilizing later. And here's a blue flying bear. What a weirdo. Spring banana. Flowers bloom in spring. I wonder what season we're gonna get next. So let's head up these stairs. Crows. And head on over to Subrosia for our next season. I'll see you guys next time.